Chapter 26 of Angel Food for Jack and Jill, Little Talks to Little Folks by Reverend Gerald T. Brennan. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. Chapter 26 The Boy Who Made God Smile. Men who print newspapers receive many letters. They receive all kinds of letters every day. Some letters are letters of praise, and others find fault. The other day, the man who prints the evening news received a very strange letter. The letter was from a little boy. The first time the man read the letter he smiled. Then he read it again. Yes, the man read the letter several times. He liked the letter so much that he wanted to answer it. But how could he answer it when the boy didn't sign his full name to the letter? The boy didn't even say where he lived. The newspaper man showed the letter to several of his friends, and when they read it, they smiled too. All agreed that the letter should be put in the paper. Well, the newspaper man thought for a long time, and then decided to print the boy's letters. Thousands of boys read the boy's letter in the evening news. I suppose you are wondering what was in the boy's letter. Well, here's what it said. Dear Sir, I prayed to God to make my mother well, and she got better. Please say in the paper that I want to thank God. When God reads the paper, He will see it. From a little boy who loves God. Ernie. Now, God sees everything, and when God read that little boy's letter in the evening news, He smiled. He was very happy, too. Yes, God was pleased to find a boy who was thankful. Little Ernie prayed for something that he wanted very much. When God gave the boy just what he wanted, Ernie was right on the job to say thanks. It's too bad that there are not more children like little Ernie. You know, when most of us pray, we are always asking for something. We are always wanting something from God. But how many ever say a prayer of thanks? Oh, I'm afraid that there are not very many. Now that's too bad. When God gives us something, we should be right on the job to thank Him. We ought to say prayers of thanks just as often as we say prayers of asking. If we thank God for our blessings, then, the next time we want something, God will certainly hear our prayers and answer them more quickly. When you do a favor for someone, or give someone a present, or share your candy with a friend, you expect your friend to be grateful and thank you. Isn't that right? Well, if your friend doesn't thank you, then you are not very anxious to do any more favors for him. Now, I think that God feels the same way. When little boys and girls don't thank God, He isn't too anxious to answer their prayers the next time they call on Him. Remember that, children. You need God and you need His graces. When God is good to you, don't forget to thank Him. Children, you have so many things for which you should be thankful. Thank God for your home, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your friends. Thank God for your strong bodies and for keeping you well. Thank Him for the food you eat and the clothes you wear. Thank God for helping you with your work in school. Thank Him every time you go to confession and when you receive Holy Communion. Oh, I could mention so many things for which you should be thankful, but I think that most of you know how good God is to you. Let God know that you thank Him for everything by saying prayers of thanks every day. Too many boys and girls forget to thank God for their blessings. Little Ernie, however, didn't forget, and he made God very happy. You, too, can make God happy and show Him that you love Him by your prayers of thanks. Children, don't forget to say thanks. End of chapter 26.